I love pink. Pink is my favorite thing in the whole entire world.
The whole party goes to pink, and it's like, haha.
Do you want me to stream this? I don't know how to stream. Okay. So how do you add an... Okay, I'm gonna talk to you in the game. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. I was wondering, how do I add the tattoo?
Okay, so on your D&D Beyond character sheet, go to Add Items.
Wrong character.
It'll be in your equipment.
Equipment. Manage equipment.
Manage equipment.
And
then just start typing in that search function in Add Equipment.
What is it called?
Coiling Grasp Tattoo.
I think by the time you get to the L, I think it's the only thing up.
Probably.
All right, I added that.
Okay, so that does require attunement, so make sure that takes up one of your attunement slots. And
All
then
right.
we are calling it uncommon, so you can use it 3 times before you take a long rest.
Nope.
Okay, so what does it do exactly? I forget.
Well, just you can read the thing, and then
So
actually it's up in the foundry. So.
Inky black tendrils erupt from you for 15 feet. You can grapple people with them.
So it's almost like a virus whip, then, sort of.
So I can only use it 3 times, and then I have to take a long rest.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm all set. I'm sorry.
And Cassius, are you back in here? Yes.
Inside the thing, but I can't be in Foundry.
Huh.
Man, I'm glad I looked at my character sheet. I realized I shorted myself 3 spells somehow when I made the character.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you like to do that?
That is
Sometimes D&D Beyond messes up the spells, like as you like when you build the levels up, it doesn't show you that you have like higher level spells available and stuff like that.
I noticed that it did that. It did that with Izzet too, like a while ago, and I'm like, well, what the fuck's up with this?
Sometimes, like, feats and ASIs don't carry over if you make copies of your person.
Yeah, I went to look at level 6, so I'd be ready to level. And I was like, wait a minute, why am I short so many fucking spells?
Probably because you don't have a spell book. But
I do now. Because I won that paper because I showed him an image of Rin naked.
That's true.
What?
Watch the replay.
Yep.
How did you get a picture of me naked?
I just imagined it and then used minor illusion to make it.
Made himself some gold.
I just realized I now need to add Rin to the list of people who made deals. Okay. So.
Yeah, Urxus wanted nothing to do with that.
So before we get going here, everybody got a nightmare, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Nope.
I need to read mine again. I don't remember it.
Are we gonna share them?
If that is up to you, but you will need to make a madness check to make sure that you are not starting to go insane from your unhappy brain activities.
Oh, great. What kind of save was that again?
This is a wisdom save. So everybody make a wisdom save.
Come on.
Wisdom save.
24.
I don't have wisdom.
I got 19.
Okay.
Did you get... Did it show mine or no?
Yes.
No. Did when you clicked it, did it say VTT not found?
Yeah.
Okay, so in your window that has Foundry open, click that little puzzle piece for your extensions and activate the extension. You have to do that every time for Foundry, which is kind of annoying.
How do you activate it?
So when you click on that little puzzle piece on
Uh-huh.
the right side of your address bar, it'll say extensions and it'll say Beyond 20 wants full access. You just click on it to give it full access.
Did you download Beyond 20 again? We had
It
to.
says
We
it
fixed
says
her.
you're
full
you're
access.
starting from scratch.
Yeah, we fixed her computer, so she's had to re-put everything back onto it.
Okay, for today, just tell me what you roll, and that'll be fine.
I rolled a 5.
Oof. All right, so
It's not the person we want going insane.
Nope.
so Rin fails, but you're the only one that fails, so you know that's not too bad, right?
That's not.
Man is not the one that we want failing though. That's
You're gonna wake up and see spiders everywhere. Spiders.
Oh man, of course did not have my madness chart up. Come here, you stupid thing.
If I start seeing spiders, I'm gonna start eating them. That's how madness works.
That is how madness can work.
Is the culture dice something new? Because I like those.
Is the what dice?
The cauldron dice. I see Zanzor rolled.
Oh, I didn't
Did
see
that
that.
work?
I heard
Aha!
Hey, there it
There you
is. There we go. Madness chart. All right. So Rin, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh my.
Yeah.
A D100.
So a quick way to do that is just down in Foundry, in the bottom right, you see those two D10s next to each other. Just click those and hit that roll button, and you're good to go. 63. All right, and a D10. All right, so you are now experiencing vivid hallucinations, which is going to give you disadvantage on ability checks for a while.
I kind of miss the other person that was telling stories to me. It was very lovely stories. Can we just like talk about stories? Can you tell me a story? I love stories.
So, as your boat is approaching Gracklestug, from the distance you can see the glow of the fires in Gracklestug. Gracklestug is a town of smiths. They call it the City of Blades because they make weapons and armor and all kinds of shit there. So, as you are coming closer to Gracklestug and you can see it in the distance, Buppido is going to pipe up and he's going to say, hey, we should be careful going into town here. Because, you know, they're not very nice to people.
What kind of people?
We should probably not just go straight into the dock.
What do you mean they're not nice to people?
And then Hemeth is gonna say, "It'll be fine. You're with me. I'm part of the Stone Guard. They won't bother you."
That's kind of what
Can I-
Shushar said about the Kuatelas, and then we saw how that worked out.
Can I insight check Hemeth?
You absolutely can insight check Hemeth.
Are we still on split boats?
Nat 20. 22.
Hemeth does not appear to be lying to you. You guys are currently, where is it? There we go.
Does he
Hemeth
is
looks
he is,
delicious. I
is he
licked
truly
Hemeth.
confident that we're okay?
Yeah, you from what you're getting from Hemeth, he thinks that everything is going to go great. Like, we're going to go in, he's going to talk to his superiors, and everything's going to be fine.
Okay, I'm back to seeing nothing again.
Let's see, what color are you? It says you're on. Try zooming out.
Nope.
I mean, she has 0 dark vision, so
Oh yeah, there's no
Yeah.
light here.
I just put lights up around her. That's all. It's a 20-foot circumference. No, Tony, a 20-foot diameter there.
Oop.
It's a
How
20-foot
about now?
diameter.
Who is this person in front of me?
That's Hemeth. He's your guide.
I'm
You
gonna
picked
lick
him up
him.
You picked him up in Sloopudop.
I'm sorry. Did she just say that she's gonna lick him?
Yeah.
This is an interesting party.
Well,
He's gonna make a deck save.
I haven't played with Rin yet, so get used to that.
so
Wait a minute. How come it's saying that? Yeah, I'm Crescent.
there can only be one crescent. It also says a spiritual weapon too.
It says I'm Crescent's spiritual weapon.
My fist lives in everybody, apparently.
Oh yeah.
There's fisting all around.
Fisting.
What the hell?
Urxus looks at Rin and says, if you ever try and do that to me, I will fireball you before you can fucking blink.
But you look so tasty.
Counterspell.
Yeah. Means he's still on the boat with Stool, so.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm Prince Darendil. What the fuck is going on here?
Yes. Not the only person making problems.
There we go. We're fixed now.
Yeah, but it showed us your roll, though. Usually it's hidden.
Yeah, I did a public roll for that one.
Oh, okay.
So while
Okay.
while Ren's over there licking random people, can I go over to Zanzar and give him Vigilant Blessing? So that gives him advantage on next initiative roll.
Crescent, where are you? There you are. Yeah. So yeah, you can give Zanzar
Since
the thing
Cassius
there.
isn't on my boat.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
So what are you guys gonna try and do here? Let me. I'm gonna put you guys on a different map here because Hemeth would have described the situation to you. How things look in Greco-Stew here.
Yeah, I'd be
Come
like,
on.
Hemeth, tell us a little bit more about your town. Why is he saying we're not going to be welcome?
Well, it's probably because he's a Darrow, and Darrow are kind of looked down upon in my town. Why isn't it moving you guys over?
It says loading.
Yeah, it's still loading.
Oh, okay. So it's probably because the map is fucking huge. So he says, I get it why he doesn't want to go because, my people are not going to be nice to him. But, as long as you're with me and you're with the Stone Guard, I don't see why there would be any problem.
Okay, and he seems pretty confident.
Yeah,
And
your insight check was way good, so.
it
Okay.
loaded, but now it says I don't have vision.
Yeah, there's no tokens yet.
Oh, haha. That's right. You guys need those. So
Don't forget Fred.
Holy shit.
3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's a
Yeah.
nice map.
Okay then.
So this is the whole city. And what Hemeth wants to do is just come into the docks, which are here where my ping is. And what blanked on his name, Buppido. What Buppido wants to do is take the boats over here and kind of sneak in.
Well, what's your plan after we sneak in, Buppido?
Buppido is then going to be like, well, I don't think we should go with the Stone Guards. I think that's going to not work out. I think they're going to be mean to us.
Well, what's your plan?
I live here, so my plan is to go home.
Oh, you live in this city?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Hemeth will say the Darrow are confined to a district on the west side of the city.
Well, why don't we park at the dock and then Buppido, you can just go on your way and it's one less body we got to worry about.
But what?
The people on the boat B, can we hear any of this, or can we?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys have kind of stopped and tied the boats up, or not tied them up, but gotten the boats next to each other so that you guys can have a conversation.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any input?
Be on the lookout for, maybe somebody sneaking up on our side or something.
Okay.
Bryn is wondering where that mushroom is.
He's on your boat with you.
Oh no.
Pretend.
Poor mushroom.
I'm gonna try to lick the mushroom.
This
See if
didn't
I
work
can
out
get
for you
high.
last time.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Unfortunately, Stool has a speed of 10, so he cannot escape.
He's an adorable little bugger.
All right, so you guys are going into the docks?
Yeah, that's what I say. We just head into the docks and see what's going on in town.
We'll look after you there, Buppido.
Yeah,
He's gonna-
yeah. This tabaxi is ready to get off of the water for now.
Do any of the
Alright.
other NPCs have any say, like Edith or Shushar or I'm sorry, not Shushar.
Yeah, Shushar is gone.
Yeah.
Turvy would be more inclined to sneak. She does not want to deal with the guards if she doesn't have to. But she also is not driving a boat, so if you guys want to go a certain way, then you guys are going to go a certain way.
I guess my point is, if we're sneaking in, what are we sneaking in for?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? What's the point?
There might
Like, who are we hiding from?
Are you asking Buppido that?
Yeah.
Okay. Buppido is going to respond, and he's going to be like, the stone guard and the dwergar, they treat my people, we're not slaves, but we're like second-class citizens here. They're mean to us. They don't like us.
So it's just a personal moral decision that you don't want to go in there? Because I think
Don't want to go there.
there's almost too much of us to sneak. If there was like half or a third of us, that might be a different story. But
Yeah, I think the doc. I don't know.
I could go with Topsy and Buppido and try to sneak them in.
You want to split the boats up?
I don't know if we want to split up.
uh,
What if we need to make a hasty exit?
I'm going to whichever boat is going to the dock. I'm really in no mood to sneak around.
well,
Okay.
since I'm helming this boat, I'm going for the main dock. So
All right. Oh,
I
hear
Hemeth
that
wants to go to the
buzzing
main
sound.
docks.
Okay,
I
so
hear a
then Hide
buzzing
and
sound.
Shadow will jump onto the boat that's going to the dock.
They both are.
yeah,
They're both going to the
Okay.
dock.
yeah, you're already on that boat.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are coming into the dock, and I don't have a. I should have made a different map for this part, but anyway, you come into the dock, and on the dock next to you, as you're coming in, is a dwergar kind of just standing out on the end. And I'm in the wrong section here. Okay, there we go. And I guess everybody can make perception checks to see how fast you guys do this.
Can I make one with Fred too?
Yes.
11. Not very helpful.
Jesus Christ.
Plus
Wow.
8.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, I thought you got a 3 total.
No, I did. I gave myself guidance and my special ability.
2d4s.
And where's Fred?
He's coming. I forgot to load him up.
Okay.
Here's mine. Fred is loading slowly. All right, with advantage.
17. Okay. So Crescent, Hides in Shadow, Rin. Although Rin, you're supposed to be rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Actually, I wouldn't have made a roll because I'd be looking through Fred's eyes, so mine
Okay.
doesn't matter anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Never mind. Not Rin. Okay, so Crescent, Hides in Shadow, and Fred, and therefore Urxis, would notice out of the water on the side come 2 other, what you presume to be dwergar. They are hooded, and they are approaching the dwerger on the end of the dock with apparent malice.
I'm going to yell to the Dwergar that are in danger.
What are you gonna yell?
Hudson Shadow is gonna go. Look out! Guys behind you, guys in hoods, and
What
I will
language
yell
do you say that in?
I will say it in Dwarvish.
Oh, you speak Dwarvish?
Dwarvish and
Nice.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Crescent or Urxus, you gonna try and do anything in the same amount of time here?
Can I say a similar thing in Undercommon?
Yeah, I would
Sure.
too.
Okay. The man on the end of the dock turns around and is immediately set upon by these two dwarves, but is not immediately assassinated, but he is being attacked.
Can Hudson Shadow charge forward to help him?
You're going to have to get across the water. So you can either run down the dock that you're on and then over to the other dock, or you can try and get straight over in the water in between.
How far is the jump?
It would be about a 15-foot jump, so you don't have the running room for that, I don't think.
To backseat. Oh, hang on. I think I can just jump because of the monk. Hang on. Let me look here.
Oh.
Could you jump a ridiculous amount?
Climbing speed of 20. I thought I could just jump. I will just dash along the docks to try to get to him.
Okay, so I really should have made a map for this. What's your speed?
40 feet.
Okay, so you would not be able to get there. I'm just gonna throw up a quick not a map, but a
Can't you use Step of the Wind? Doesn't that do something?
I don't have that yet.
Okay.
And I would try and firebolt one of the guys attacking him.
Okay, so the guys that made their perception checks can all take an action before we get into initiative,
Okay, no,
and then we'll be in initiative.
So I can move 80 feet because of feline agility.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you could definitely make it there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can. If we're all sending attacks, I can send a Sacred Flame over.
Okay, and then Urxus is going to firebolt. So you guys go ahead and roll those attacks.
What are we shooting at?
I don't know. Whoever's being hostile.
Yeah.
Mine's a deck save of 15.
Hold on, I just lost my map here. There we go. There it is. Shadow.
Wait, I do have Step of the Wind, yeah, but I'll just use feline agility instead.
All right, and then
Save those key points.
Earlier I was like, nah, this probably won't even come up, and then it is the first thing that came up.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Nothing like preparing those theater of the mind maps.
Okay, so there's not a map here. So actually Hudson Shadow would be over here. And there is light here, so let me throw some light out for Rin. Okay. So to get to where Hudson Shadow is, you'd have to come 20 feet down the dock and then 20 feet back up to get here. That's essentially the distances that we're working with. Yeah. So Hudson Shadow, Crescent, and Urxus do your thing, and then we'll get into initiative.
I rolled a 19 on my firebolt, 11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Are you targeting the closer one?
Sure, yeah. That'd be the easier target.
Yeah, I'm doing the same one, but mine's a 15 deck save.
Okay, so they take the damage from Urxus.
I'm sure that 8 misses.
That 8 does miss. And then he's got to make a deck save. Ooh, a 5.
All right, so they will take 12 points of radiant damage. Not terrible.
12 points of damage. Okay. And yeah, he missed. Okay, so let's get everybody into initiative here. Does everybody remember how to get your initiative out?
Yep.
Yep.
Mine's a 16.
Okay, Cassius gets a 16. We got to figure out how to get you into Foundry,
Jesus.
man.
Christ.
Yeah, I think I got a different computer next time.
Hey, I'm not going last this time.
Did you roll with advantage, Zanzar?
I rolled with advantage?
Yeah, because
Yeah, because
I touched you, and you liked it.
Oh, you touched me.
Ooh, touched him. Ooh,
Ooh.
man. Getting kinky in here.
There you go.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude. Woo.
much better. All right, is everybody in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have Urxus.
It's Vigilant Blessing if you want to know.
There he is.
There's Urxus. Let me get
I've
Fred.
been blessed.
There's
All
Fred.
right.
I will definitely use it. That has been my highest initiative
1, 2,
so far.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep, that's everybody.
I mean,
All right, so the 2 Dwergar are going to go first. This one is going to turn around and see this Tabaxi and go, ah! And he is going to a dirty 20.
That hits.
And since he has an ally within 5 feet, that is going to also get.
Sneak attack.
Where is their sneak attack? There it is. So 6. So 13 damage to you.
That hurts. Okay.
And then the next one is going to continue trying to kill their apparent. Oh, no, sorry. The first one has multi attack. So he's going to try and get you again. 13.
That misses.
All right. Now the second one is going to keep trying to kill the target with a miss and a dirty 20. So he's going to take. Okay. Right. There we go. 16. There we go. Right. And now Cassius, you are up.
Where I am, can I get to any of the bad guys with my movement?
So what you can teleport 15 feet, right? As a bonus?
I can move and dash 30 feet each, but yeah, 15 feet if I need to do that, like to get through obstacles.
So you would need to move 40 feet overland to get to them, or you can try and cut across the water with an athletics check. But that would be your action.
Okay. I'll use my firebolt and try and hit one of them.
Okay, we'll say you target the closer one.
Got it. It's an 8. So
no. That is not going to hit.
dope. I'll try and move onto the land 30 feet.
Okay.
It's the best I can do.
20 feet. 10 feet. All right. And Xanazar, you are up.
Alrighty. So, I am going to, because I only have 30 feet of movement, I'm going to try to leap across the water to just get right next to him.
Okay.
I will use my action to do that.
So make me that athletics check. Oh yeah, you can make it. So go ahead and move your guy over there.
He'll just kind of stand up slowly, dramatically as possible.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I will cast Magic Weapon on the war pick.
Okay.
Welcome to the fray,
for your turn?
comrade.
And yeah, I can't really do anything. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Urxus.
All right. Let's just go ahead and firebolt that same guy.
Same guy. 15. 15 hits, just barely.
For a whole 5 damage.
Damage is damage.
This would-be assassin is looking pretty rough.
Nope.
And that is it for my turn.
All right.
Right. Hides and Shadow is going to hit the person directly in front of him.
Okay.
Roll unarmed strike. 13.
Nope.
Do I need to hang on. Need to make a. Okay. I guess I will spend a key point and use my flurry of blows.
Didn't you have another attack though? You should have
No,
2 punches.
not till 5th.
We are 5th.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be getting to level 6 shortly.
Oh, okay. Then yes I do. Sorry, hang on. My character sheet put me at 4th for some reason. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix
I
that
was
real
gonna
quick.
say we're 5th level.
No,
made-
sorry. My character sheet was all messed up and I didn't catch it. There we go. Hang on.
You should
Okay.
be able to punch twice and then punch 2 more times.
Yep. Okay. That's better. Oh, hang on, because I closed that up. There we go.
There you
How
go.
does 25 hit?
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, so that's 8 damage for that one. Now I will
All right.
spend a key point.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to reach out to this one and grab it by the throat and rip out its throat with my claws, and then I'm going to I'm going to shift my attention to this one and hit this one twice.
All right.
Flurry blows.
Sure, that one misses.
That is not gonna hit.
That
There
one
you
will hit.
go.
Nice.
Oh no.
That'll hit though.
Okay, so what are? Is it a D6 per hit or how on that?
My
Yeah, it's a
claws
D6.
are a 1d6. Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna do 12 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, that was one hell of a punch.
Yep.
Whack.
And is flurry of blows is just 2, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Just 2.
Okay.
That is the end of me.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'll hit it.
Okay.
Oh,
And Rin, you are up.
I should have plucked out his eye like Pai Mei and Kill Bill. Just.
There we go.
Okay.
Rin, you
Oh,
on here? There she is.
yes. Sorry, I muted myself. I was having
It's
a
fine.
choking fit.
Okay. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
So is
I'm
that other
fine.
deer guard.
Yeah. I ripped his throat out.
So I'm gonna move 40 feet.
If you have 40 feet of movement, you can get here. I know that there's no map, but you basically have 20 feet of dock and then 20 feet of dock. So you'd be
Okay.
going around.
So I'm gonna take out my war pick and
Nice.
Oh yeah, dirty 20 is gonna hit.
30-20. Okay. And then I'm gonna roll for my second hit as well.
The 14 does not hit.
Okay, so and I'm gonna rage.
Okay. 5 damage to
That's
him.
at least 7
Well,
with rage
7.
bonus.
Oh, plus yep, an additional 2.
Oh.
I'm gonna remember that one of these times.
Eventually.
Who gave me this war pick?
I did.
Is it better
picked
than
it
the
up.
sword?
Yes, it's a
Short
D8 versus a D6.
Okay.
Or I think also D10 if you use it. Is it?
Two-handed.
I don't think it's versatile.
No. Okay, so yeah, no, just a D8. So either way, it's
Yeah.
still extra points.
moon thingy was still better. It
Oh,
glowed.
yeah.
Sure was.
I mean, you could
You
wield both of them with 2-weapon fighting. You'd be able to hit with both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are they light?
do anything else with your turn, Rin? Okay, there we go. Crescent, you are up.
All right, I am gonna go ding dong, motherfucker, and cast Toll of the Dead over on the only guy that's left. That's a Wisdom save of 15.
Ding dong, motherfucker.
16.
All right, that
Oh.
does nothing. And
He's like, that is it for me.
all right,
That's
so
it.
I'm gonna come down 15 and 30, and yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right.
Have you?
What's Fred doing?
Fred's gonna fly over to Xanazar and use the help action to give him advantage on his next attack.
Okay.
Just imagine.
This Dwergar is going to see that he is horribly outmatched, and he's going to jump in the water.
How dare he?
So that'll be opportunity attacks from Rin and from Hides and Shadow.
Okay.
So
How
both you
dare
guys
you.
roll those.
Beautiful beat. I'll hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice.
And that's gonna hit.
Or he's not going to go
Ooh.
anywhere.
Ooh, he might not.
Another
So
7 from
Rin,
15.
Rin.
-7 from Rin. Oh. Yeah, you killed him. Like just enough. I thought he was gonna get away for a second, but that rage damage was enough to do it. All right, you've killed these two guys. Now what are you gonna do? We are out of combat.
All right.
I'd go over by the Dwergar and be like, "What the hell was that?"
He's gonna turn to you and he's gonna be like,
In
I don't
Undercommon.
know. I was told to meet someone here and here I came and apparently they wanted me dead.
Who told you to meet somebody here?
He's gonna kind of look you up and down and be like, if I give you a name, is that gonna be at all helpful to you?
The start.
I mean, it's a start because obviously they tried to kill you.
Hmm.
you're lucky we were here.
Let's see. He's gonna roll a. One second.
One.
What is that guy's fucking name?
Yes, that's what we're asking him.
It's in my
Dwergar
notes, and I'm like, where did I put that?
His name is Buffering.
His name is Standby.
Yeah, perfect.
Come on, where are you? There we go.
Want to be a Koatoa name? Filippity doppity doo.
Yeah. He's gonna say the man I was supposed to meet here. His name is Gorlak.
Who is he to you?
He's a friend, or rather, was a friend.
What do you mean was? I mean, what happened to him?
Well, clearly he tried to kill me, so I would guess that we're not friends anymore.
So one of these guys is Glurglak?
Oh no, neither of these two are Gorlak. I
Where
don't
can
know
we
these
find
two.
him?
Maybe we can convince Cassius to kill him by snoo.
You want to find Gorlak?
Yes, I'd like to find Gorlak.
I am all for that.
Uh,
I offer Cassius up for as
He's
a sacrifice.
gonna say, "How about this? Why don't you guys meet me in the Shattered Spire tomorrow, and I will let you in on some things."
Where's that?
We're gonna go back to the Gracklestug map, and I will show you where it's at. Everybody on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Over here.
Oh. Well, that's not bad.
You are currently here.
Yeah. It's not that far of a walk.
So,
about what time of day is this?
we're gonna say this is noon-ish.
Okay.
At this point, you're gonna see some official-looking Dwergar in gray armor coming up the dock, and the guy that you are talking to is going to start walking quickly away from you. Say, the Shattered Spire tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Well, won't he have
And
to walk past the official Dwergar?
He sure is. They do not seem interested in him.
Dope.
They are going to come up to you and your party, and they're
Register.
going to say, "What's going on here? What's happened here?" There's two of them.
Xanazar walks up and he'll pretty much pick up the two Duragar. These two try to kill us. Do something about it, you worthless pieces of shit.
Roll me an intimidation check.
I'm getting help. I'm getting help action from Fred.
And I'll
So
give you
would it be with
guidance too.
advantage?
How would Fred be helping you? If you can justify how Fred is helping you
Fred
intimidate
is sitting
them.
on my shoulder, staring daggers into their eyes as an owl.
I don't know. I don't feel like they'd be intimidated by that.
This owl is hungry, and eyeballs are the perfect size for owls.
That's very cute.
Nah, I don't think I'm giving you advantage on this one. Or, yeah.
I'll take
You
the
still
guidance
get the
for
guidance, though.
I'll reach over and say, "You can do it, buddy." Oh.
17.
17, and they are gonna make a. Okay, they're gonna kind of look taken aback here, and they're like, "All right, hand over those bodies." And
I mean, he picked up both of them and threw them at their feet.
oh, he threw them. So at this point, two more Dwergar that you couldn't see kind of pop into existence, and they come and pick up the bodies and start dragging them off. Or rather, not dragging, they lift them reasonably easily. They are very, very sturdy folk. And the two that are with you are going to say, "You're going to have to come with us."
Why?
Hides in
Hemeth is going to
shadows.
step forward and say, I'm a member of the Stone Guard. These people are with me." And the two at the front will say, "You're still going to have to check in with the captain. We're not putting anybody in prison here. You just got to talk to Captain Blackskull."
It's fine.
Fine. Lead the way.
All right, so they are going to take you. They are going to take you here. So you make your way through the city, and actually, what's everybody's passive perception? Does anybody have passive perception above 15?
I have 17.
Mine is
I don't
15
think
exactly.
so.
Okay. So anyone?
Mine's only 12.
13.
Hey.
So Crescent, you did, and who else had one at above 15?
Hides in shadows is at 15.
Okay. You guys notice Buppido is not in your party.
Yeah.
So is Top still with us?
Topsy is still with you.
Okay. That's
So
fine.
The only one that is not here from 5 minutes ago is just Buppido.
Just Buppido. During the scuffle, he seems to have made himself scarce.
Fuck, I'll say that out loud. I'll say out to the group. Where the fuck did Buppido go?
Seems seems a little weird that he's just suddenly gone.
The guards will turn around and say, "Who's gone? What?"
Don't worry about it. One of our guys. Probably on the boat or something.
You're telling me that somebody snuck into our town? This is not something we should worry about.
No, it's somebody that lives here. He was in our party, but now he's gone. My guess is he went home.
Who is this someone?
Didn't you hear him say his name?
What
He
did
did
he say
yell it out loud.
again?
Fuck, I have no ties to him. He's some Duro that we met a while ago, and he said he seemed very suspicious about coming into the main dock, and he wanted to hide. So I don't know what's up with him.
As soon as you say he's a Darrow, they just kind of turn around and keep walking. They're like, "Ah, fuck him."
Figured.
So you guys are making your way through town, and the streets are extremely wide. They're probably 20 feet across as opposed to a usual 10, for a regular road. So that seems odd to you. And also, there are forges all over the place, and they're all not working. The fires are all out on them.
Damn it.
Does it seem like it recently went out? Like they just finished up a project, or it's been cold for a while?
What do you know about blacksmithing?
Fire hot?
Roll me.
Fire hot. Very bad.
Go ahead and roll me a history check to see if you can think of anything about.
So since I am since Hides and Shadow is a dwarven archaeologist, can I give him the help action? Kind of like explain to him the things I know.
Yeah, I would allow that.
That's what advantage?
Yeah, so you can have advantage, or Hides and Shadow can roll normally.
My history is a +3,
yeah.
so
mine's a -2. So I think we should roll separately.
What's up, Sebastian?
Oh, why did that?
This looks cool. Hides and Shadow, you think that these have not worked in some time. You think you know that dwarves forge all the time, and it's unusual for their forges to be out at all, let alone cold.
My guess is these forges haven't been working in a while. From what I know about dwarven history, I don't know why they would be cold and off, but they seem like they haven't been used in a while. Seems a little odd.
Okay. So you guys continue to make your way, and you approach what is the largest building you've seen yet. And like a lot of dwarven buildings, it's fairly nondescript. It's just a big blocky stone building. It's one of the few buildings that's more than 2 stories tall, and this is Overlake Hold, and Hemeth will explain to you that this is the headquarters of the Stone Guard. So, are you going in with the guards?
I don't really think
I'll
we have
go
a
in with
choice,
the guard.
right?
Yeah, we don't have much of a choice.
You always have a choice.
Here's the interesting question. Being a person who is relatively large, ranging around over 6 foot tall, would it be difficult for me to enter this building?
No, dwarves are big fans of giant doors. So the doors are all like 10 feet high.
Yeah,
I just wanted to double check just in case if my shoulders got caught in the doorway.
So Hides and Shadow.
Your shoulders are just fine.
So Hides and Shadow pointed to the group. Yeah, this is typical dwarven architecture. They love giant doors for some reason. I haven't quite figured that one out yet.
Dwarves are Art Deco. Elves are Art Nouveau.
Yes, Art Deco.
Xanazor will kind of lean over. Ego.
Napoleon complex.
All right,
That
so you guys
would
go
be-
into the hold, and
Possibly
you're
both of those
taken
things.
to a room that comfortably fits the entire group. There
Beautiful.
is a bare stone table in the middle with a couple of chairs around it and no other seating. And the guards will say, "Wait here," and they will shut the door behind them, and they will leave. And Hemeth goes with them, so he is not with you, but your whole group minus Buppido is now here. And you are left for a long time. So after about an hour, no one has shown up yet. Are you guys going to continue waiting, or are you going to try and do something?
Xanazar would yell out the door, "Hello!"
A guard pokes his head in and says, "What?"
We've been waiting. What the fuck is taking so long?
He's going to look down the hall and say, "Captain Blackskull is a very busy woman. She will be here when she's here."
I am running out of patience. Please tell them to hurry the fuck up before I break down this door with my hands.
Eyes in Shadow will look at the guard and he will go, "I'm sorry for my less than cultured friend over there. Would it be possible to get some food and some alcohol while we wait? It might kind of help ease the tension with my
Roll a
party
persuasion
here."
check.
That is just too good, sir.
He is not even going to say anything, and he's just going to shut the little eye hole and say, "She'll be here soon-ish."
I am. Wait, the eye slit on the door?
Yeah, that's all he didn't open the door.
I am going to rip open the door.
I'm going to need a very high athletics check
It's a
for that.
dwarven door. Good luck. That'll be a no.
All right, so you grab onto this door and you are pulling on it, and the door is solid steel, but it groans and you can feel it kind of wanting to give a little bit, and then it doesn't. But the guard is going to open the eye hole back up and be like, "Hey, knock that off."
Tell her to hurry up.
Jeez.
Fine, and he'll shut the door.
We got some. We should figure out what we're going to do next.
I
A few minutes later, the door
why don't we
unlocks.
just talk to her?
Do you want to make a plan before she gets here?
I was just gonna say, is there any other way out, like another door or anything that looks like secret compartment or anything like that?
You can roll an investigation check to see if you can find a secret compartment, but
I mean,
I'll save you a little time and say no. There's no secret compartment.
They didn't arrest us on site, so maybe we should just talk to her. Because clearly something weird is going on here if all the forges are dead and not alive.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on escaping. I was just trying to see my surrounding, and my intelligence is abysmal. So I'm just doop-de-doom.
All right. So the door opens, and in walks your friend Hemeth. He is now wearing that gray armor that the Stone Guard are usually wearing. And with him is a dwarven woman, and she is also wearing the gray armor, but it is clearly more ornate. She's of higher station, and she'll walk in and sit in the chair, one of the chairs at the table, and say, "I am Aird Blackskull, captain of the Stone Guard. First of all, I would like to thank you for rescuing my employee here, and ask you what you are doing here."
Are we bleeding button about this? We escaped slavery.
She'll look at you and be like, "Slavery, that's pretty common here in the Underdark."
Yes. This one and I managed. Well, I should say this group behind us stumbled upon our boat and freed us. And as to why we're here, I'm kind of not sure because we're kind of new to the group. But I thought it was my duty to save that person, so here we are.
Yeah, we're just looking for some place to go, and Hammond said this was a good place to be, so we headed over here.
I see.
A lot of us were captured by Drow, and we were held captive for various times, and most of us are just trying to get back to the surface. So we're trying to figure out the best way out of here.
Some of us just want to get back to exploring the ruins down here.
She's gonna look at you and then over at Sereth and be like, "You escaped the Drow. I see one in your group here."
I mean, these two that are with us were not a part of that Drow capturing, but there's other ones like Elvira and her brother and a whole other group of ruffians.
Yeah, those names don't mean anything to me. Anyhow, she'll kind of hold a hand up and cut you off. She'll be like, "Now that you're here, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to leave."
Really?
Excuse me.
Why is that?
She'll kind of have a deep sigh and be like, "The king, Hogar Steel Shadow, has made an edict that no outsiders are allowed in or out right now. So if you're in, you're staying in, and if you're out, you're staying out."
That's fine.
Shadow is going to look at her and go, "I noticed the forges are turned off. Is there a particular reason for that?"
She'll say, "It's funny you should ask me that. There is a reason that the forges are out. The king has made another edict that the Steel Shadow clan is the only clan allowed to forge weapons right now, and has shut everyone else in the city down."
Does that not seem suspicious to you? From what I know about Dwarven culture, everyone is free to make weapons and use their forges for their various trades.
She says it's extremely unusual, and it's caused a lot of unrest, as it were.
Perhaps we could investigate that in exchange for maybe a place to stay and some food.
She'll kind of smile and be like, "I was kind of hoping you'd say that."
And gear.
Yes, and gear for my and gear for the companions who use it. As I'm just a simple monk, I have learned to fight with my fists and claws.
Yes, I could use some components for my spells.
She'll look over at Urxus and say, "You'll find very few wizards in this city. There might be some in the Shattered Spire. That is the only place where non-Dwergar are allowed to stay in the city. But we are not a city of people that use magics. We are people that rely on steel and fire."
I mean, if we're putting in requests, I like a nice breastplate. Just throwing that out there.
I thought I had given you a breastplate, didn't I?
You gave me a shield.
I gotta go back and listen. I thought I found one.
I'm sure the dwarves here have plenty of good wares to fit people. They are master craftsmiths, after all.
We don't.
She will.
So what exactly are you asking us to investigate?
I'm glad you asked. I believe that there is some form of corruption in the city. I don't have any proof. I don't have any way of obtaining proof, unfortunately, because our lead here is a slippery bastard, one might call him. So what I would like from you is to find a Darrow, a particular Darrow. His name is Droki. and you'll recognize him because he wears an idiotic hat with tentacles on it. I don't know how he's connected, but I know that he is a go-between for the Gray Ghosts. I'm sorry, I blanked on the name there. The Gray Ghosts are I guess you'd call them an assassin's guild. I don't know where they operate out of, but their activities have been more, or rather less, discreet of late.
Well, as it happens, we traveled here with a Daru who seemed to slip off, but I'm sure we can find him easily enough.
The Darrow live in the West Cleft. If you look at your map, the West Cleft is way over here. But they are free to roam anywhere north of the Furrow.
Right.
The Furrow is this big chasm with all the bridges across.
Oh.
So if we take care of this situation, then would we be free to leave?
Probably. At this point, I can make few promises.
I don't think leaving is a problem for right now. Basically,
Yeah,
being able to have shelter and not
at
have to
least
worry about it.
here we're not being chased by drow and Lord knows what else. Those damn trolls that live in the water.
A little bit more secure in the city.
Here's what I can offer you for now. She will pull out a bag of gold pieces and drop it on the table. And she'll say, "This should be plenty to cover your group's stay at the Shattered Spire. And I will also give you these." And she grabs several, they look like badges. And she says, "These will keep any guards from accosting you. Outsiders are not really often welcome in the city. And as I'm sure you're aware, we are a city that does engage in slavery. Having these on your person will keep people from being a bit cavalier with your freedom, as it were."
So you mean to keep us from getting snatched up easy enough?
Yes. And then she'll point out that this will give you free access to the city north of the Furrow. If you try and go south of the Furrow, you're out of my jurisdiction.
There wouldn't happen to be a library north of the Furrow, would there?
North of the Furrow, no. The best place to find a library would be in the Deep King's personal stores, or possibly with the Stone Giants in Cairngorm, but those are both south of the Furrow. So, if you do this favor for me, I will attempt to do favors for you and get you out of here, because I would imagine your goals lie outside this city.
Like my companion said, they're all trying to reach the surface. I've grown accustomed to living down here amongst the dwarves and the things of the Underdark.
I see. Then I guess maybe you can stay here? I don't know.
So as Hides and Shadow is discussing this, I'm going to slowly reach over and grab one of those badges and pin it to whatever potato sack that I'm wearing.
All right.
Yeah, are we still wearing like potato sacks, or did we get anything else?
I mean, you all have the armor that you raided from the Drow and whatever you were able to pick off of places.
No, Xanazor and Hides and Shadow are pretty much the main ones that are in rags.
Yeah, you guys are
I'm
kind of.
I'm gonna go
don't
find a
fit in
tailor and
armor.
get these rags. I would like my finer clothes back, please.
Of the wooden leather that the drow had from the ship fight.
Oh. Well, I can't fit in armor.
I just don't wear armor. I'll stick with my regular clothes, but that kind of requires me to have regular clothes.
Xanazar is going to rip off a little piece of fabric long enough to tie around his finger, and he's going to tie the badge, which is probably small for him, and he's going to tie it to his middle finger.
All right. It is tied to your middle finger. Before you go, I will warn you that our markets are not what they usually are due to the shortage. And also, there's a clan of armor smiths, the Tharsgads. If you speak to their clan leader, Amber Tharsgad, I believe she's recently had a shipment of ore go missing. We think that might be connected to the Grey Ghosts, and she could have more information for you.
It's a good idea.
So you are free to leave the. Yes. You are free to leave the hold.
Thank God.
Definitely pin one of those badges on me.
Yeah, pin a badge on myself, of course.
Yeah. Xanazar, as he passes each guard, he's going to flip him off with the badge on his finger.
As everyone in the party is grabbing their badges, Sereth is going to reach for the last one, and she is going to slap her hand on it and be like, "Not for you." And Sereth doesn't get one.
Sweet. Poor Seraph. Just stay close to us.
All right. You are currently here. Or rather, sorry, you are here. You passed through the markets, which would be here, and kind of all through this area, south of the docks. You know that the Shattered Spire is here, and it is both a bar and a inn that you would be welcome to stay at.
I'm going to try to find a place to see if I can get a greatsword or a maul.
Yeah, I would like to go find a tailor so I can get out of these rags and into some clothes.
And possibly some armor.
Okay. Is Urxus still looking for paper?
Urxus would like a blank book, ideally.
Okay.
Oh God, we got a Caleb.
And how much gold was in that pouch that she threw down?
100 gold in the pouch, and she said that would be enough to cover your stay at the Shattered Spire for an extended period.
Can I just take like 1 gold from that bag? That's about all I'll need. I can't figure that clothes would be more than a gold.
It's not up to me.
That's why I was asking Ursus.
I could use a hooded cloak and some regular traveler's clothes. So maybe like an explorer's backpack. Yeah, I'd like to go and find something like that with Hedge's Shadow.
Okay. So we'll just say that the group makes their way through the markets.
Yeah.
Is that where everybody wants to be? Anybody not want to go that way?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep,
you're going to find that a lot of the shops are actually boarded up due to the forges being empty. You do not see a single weapons shop. You see a armory, or not an armory, an armorer. You see a couple of those you could go into, and you see a tailor, and a couple of various people selling trinkets and whatnot. So where are you going to try and shop first?
I need to try to go to the armor.
Okay.
At least.
You go in, and there's a guy behind the counter. There's some various armor pieces up and around, clearly all made for dwarves.
So would none
What?
of this fit any of us, or would that have to
You'd have
be?
to probably get a custom piece.
Are you gonna ask the guy that, or how on that?
Xanazor will kind of speak up. Hey,
And he'll look up at you and be like, "Hey, yourself."
how much would it be to get a piece of chainmail for my size
He'll
or
kind of look
any
you up and
armor?
down. Say, well, things are a little more expensive than they normally are, but I could probably put something together for you. Let's see. You want some chainmail? I could make you that for 150 gold pieces.
Fuck.
We've had a couple ore shipments go missing lately, so
Yeah.
prices are up.
The captain of the guard had told us about that. Do you have a bit more info about it? Maybe we could track those down for you.
I don't know. Probably those damn Darrow. They're always getting their nasty little fingers into everything.
I hate the Darrow so much.
Why do we hate the Darrow so much?
Yes.
Because they're pieces of shit.
We came across with one, and he seemed like a nice enough fellow.
He spits on the ground and says, "Actually, that chainmail's gone up to 200 gold pieces."
Yeah, fuck those Darrows. Hey, by the way, do you have any do you have a chain do you have a chain shirt I might be able to persuade you out of?
Lights and shadows will curse at him in Dwarven and walk out the door.
Chain shirt. He says, I mean, you're with this group, but I guess I can cut you a little slack. I could probably put a chain shirt together for 100 gold for you.
Jesus. Is there any way we can work out a deal to knock half of that off?
We could work out a deal if you brought me some chain to make a chain shirt out of.
All right. So can we put a pin in this, and then I'll come back with some supplies.
All right. I mean, I need a 50% deposit to start the order because this is all going to have to be custom gear. I don't think any of you guys are going to fit into dwarf stuff here.
And how long would custom take? How long would that take?
For you, for that chain shirt, probably 2 days. For the full set of chainmail, maybe 4. Take some time. You want quality work, you gotta wait.
I'm not interested. Xanazor will walk out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have business right now, so our funds are limited. So,
All right. Kind of sounds like you came in here and wasted my time a little bit, but sure, whatever helps.
Didn't figure I'd be stiffed by a dwarf.
Then you are a fool, sir.
You're an idiot.
Have a good day.
Guys, want to go see about this? Any more information about this ore shortage? Maybe-
Yeah,
Hey,
I
I'd like
need
to
a
get-
weapon and armor.
What kind of weapon do you need?
Something that's probably heavier than you.
Something two-handed.
Yes.
Uh,
Something that if it's thrown at you, you either run or
Get
you're
crushed.
crushed.
I need a hooded cloak.
Then I also
there are
need
tailors
armor that
here.
is probably heavier than you.
And I'd like to ask around if I'm given time for some information for the Thieves Guilds and stuff. See if we can find out the assassin guy.
All right, you're a half drow.
Yep.
The Dwergar are pretty racist, but they are particularly racist against the drow.
Yeah, I know.
So not a lot of people are particularly interested in talking to you.
That's
They're
fine.
they're not gonna like out overtly like be hostile to you because you're only half. But
Yeah, I was going to be more threatening. That's why I wanted the hooded cloak.
okay. Well, there are tailors.
I already do not like this town. Everyone is so
That
damn
is
mean.
by design.
That's fine.
I think by the end of the week, if not sooner,
I don't
Xanazar
want
is
to burn this.
going to put a dwarven head through a dwarven table.
Pretty sure that Highs and Shadows is just gonna burn this whole place down and walk away.
Yeah, if I can find anybody within the same guild as me. But mostly, if I'm going to be asking questions, it's more intimidating instead of being persuasive. So it'd be more threatening.
Okay.
I would like to assist him with that by being
right.
a almost 7-foot tall behemoth of a man.
In that case, we'll say that you're able to ask around the markets. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Natural 20, 25.
Nice. All right, so you have your large associate grab a dwarf by his shirt collar and hold him 3 feet off the ground against a wall in some back alley, and you probably, I imagine you like tickle his balls with the tip of your dagger and say, "I've got a few questions."
Basically,
And if we're spending a couple days here, Xanazar would waste his necrotic shroud ability to spurt out the bone wings from his back.
The guy is thoroughly intimidated. Go ahead and ask your questions.
questions being based mostly around, yeah,
Can we
looking for, well, first question. Problems. King is known to be
You're cutting out. I can't hear you.
Oh boy, my phone's gonna do that thing again. I bet.
Probably.
First question: have you seen any shiny crocs?
Oh boy. It'd be more of why the king has decided to become the way he is now. Finding out about this assassin person that oh my god, what was her name? Great Skull.
Yeah.
The captain of the Stone Guard was sending you not after an assassin. She was linking you to them with somebody who they know is a go-between.
The guy with the weird hat.
Yeah, the weird hat guy. That's finding out where he could be and where he's going.
He is a Darrow.
I guess.
The weird Darrow. I mean, he can't really be hidden very well.
I guess after I go to the tailors, I'm gonna walk to where the Darrow live and kind of poke around.
Okay, we'll get there in a second.
Yep.
What kind of specific questions are you asking this guy that you're intimidating? I need a question to actually have an answer. Like,
Probably be. Do you know the location of this Duro? Most likely would be the definite first question.
okay, you're asking. He would, as he's dangling his feet in the air, he'd be like, "Did Darrow come through the markets? You know, I've seen that. I'm sure I've seen that weird hat. I'm sure I have. Yeah, he comes around here. He comes around."
Do you know who he's connected with?
Look, I don't deal with this guy. I've seen him around. I don't work with Darrow. They're gross.
I feel like you're lying.
Are you gonna make an insight check?
I doubt he's lying.
Yeah, he seems a little bit scared.
I'll do an insight check. I'll give him a good read while I'm scaring the fuck out of him.
So will I.
Ooh. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Okay, go.
Not 20 works.
Xanazar, as you're holding this guy up and trying to avoid getting his piss on your boots, you can tell that he doesn't have it in him to lie right now. He's too scared.
He's like, I might die, so might as well.
I
Now,
start looking at the ground and trying to find a shiny rock. That's my insight check.
do you, do you know
You
where I can
don't
get
find one.
do you know where I can get decent weapons for my size?
Look, man, I'm not a smith. I sell gems and shit. I don't make stuff.
Oh,
Did you say gems?
You sell gems?
do you have any diamonds then?
On me? No.
At your shop, idiot.
Are we trying to shake down this poor shop owner here? Is that what's
I
going
mean,
on?
might as well. We
It
have had
kinda
two
looks like things are
back to
going that
back.
direction.
We've had a natural 20 intimidation check and then my natural 20 insight check. I am reading this guy.
I mean, yeah, I can probably get you some diamonds. What? Just can you put me down, please?
Can I lick you first?
No.
Why
Xanazar will just
can't I
Xanazar will
lick?
just drop him in his piss that he
All right, let's see if he makes his save here or if he ends up in the piss.
it's just a face full of his
Well,
own urine.
Can I
Salty.
catch him?
All right, he doesn't collapse in the piss.
Okay.
Kind of catches himself. You go into this guy's shop.
Yes, Xanazar will tell him to lead, but act normal,
Okay.
or else.
All right. You follow him to his shop, where it's not really a shop; it's more of a stall. And he sells gems and he's that sort of thing, fancy rocks. And he'll rummage around behind what he's got, and he will pull out 2 diamonds. And he said, "These are all the diamonds I have."
How much are they worth?
I say, "Well, we got this little one is worth about 100 gold, and this bigger one is worth about 300 gold."
And you know what? You're feeling nice today, aren't you? You feel generous. How about donating to the poor?
I mean, look, man, these are some of my best items. If you just take them, then I could just lose my shop here.
You know what? We'll just take the small one then. I'm feeling generous today.
All right, he's gonna grab the bigger one and put it back down behind the shack, behind his cart, and be like, "All right, fine, take it. Just leave me alone."
And Xanazor will walk up to Urxus and set it in his hand.
Urxus now has 100 gold piece diamond.
Nice.
Hides in shadow will look at the poor guy and he will apologize in Dwarven. He just goes,
Xanazor leans down, pats you on the shoulder. Don't say I didn't do anything for you.
The guy is kind of trying to keep it together, and he's just like, just leave me alone. Just
He
leave
is
me
like
alone.
shaking. He's got to try to clean himself off because the whole front of his pants are a shade darker than what they were. Probably spells a lot worse than what he did.
But that was worth 100 gold, right?
I whisper to Cassius and I tell him I don't think these guys are good guys.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Sounded-
Gave away that.
I whisper that to Cassius. You did not hear
No,
that.
this is player speaking too. Was it the fact that I held a dwarf his height above the ground and threatened him?
I don't think
I'm gonna try to-
Elias can whisper. It's more like, "Hey, I don't think these are good people."
yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about robbing people who haven't really done anything.
Are we the baddies?
No, they're racist cunts. They were being racist to my friend here. They don't deserve niceness.
That's not racism. That's just how the drow are. That's to be expected. I'll hand him over my ruby. It's worth 100 gold.
No, we're not paying for it. I just took it.
You aren't paying for it.
No, we scared the shit out of this. We're getting a free 100 gold gem. We
Yeah.
need that money for instays.
Yeah. I will give him.
Cassius, you giving him the ruby?
Absolutely.
All right. He'll take it, but he'll kind of look at you like side-eyed
This
because of the
man,
half-brownness.
we are going to mentally break this man.
I
He-
lean over the table and or the
He is
counter.
under the table at this point.
I am leaning over and I whisper to him, "If you hadn't had pissed yourself, I'd totally fuck you right now." And
What
then
languages do you speak?
This
common,
dwarf.
common, and giant.
Nope, he does not understand a word you say.
Isn't there the mushroom with us?
Translate.
I mean,
if
he's
you
nearby.
absolutely need to.
Do you want Stool to use his telepathic spores?
I
Yes.
can translate.
Yes, please translate.
I will. I will repeat in Dwarvish everything that Rin said, and I will look at the guy and go, my friend here, if she said if you hadn't pissed yourself, she would probably take you out back and fuck you.
He's gonna look at you.
Dwarf.
He's gonna look at you, then at Rin, then back at you, and then he's just gonna like kind of his shoulders are gonna slump forward, and he's gonna be like, just go, just please go.
We just broke this guy.
I lick my lips and I wink at him.
He starts to cry.
I'll come up behind Ren and just kind of like display it, be like, huh? Like right down to her, stop it, be like, yeah, see what you missed.
Hides and Shadows just walking out the door at this point. Like, I can't believe I signed up with these people. Get me the fuck out of here.
Two giant people literally destroying this man.
Why they hate surface people for this express reason.
This is great. I'm having a fun time, guys.
Oh, can we scare anybody else into giving us free
Please.
stuff?
Okay. I'm speaking out of character right now. If we do that, we might turn the whole entire whatever this place is against us. So think before you do such
We
things.
are earning our respect here. This man will look at us and he
No.
will give us whatever we
Fear.
want.
This is called fear. And then with fear, there
Leads to
could
darkness.
become mobsters. And they'll become a huge mob and attack us. We don't want that. We want them to be our friends, in a sense.
He will
Keep
be
your
our friend.
enemies close.
He
Closer.
is 100% our friend for the fact that we get close. He'll just say yes.
Friends by fear are still friends.
Exactly.
A friend in fear is something.
Just imagine if we wait, 10 years down the line, he gets a family. We just threaten his family and bam, we can have whatever we fucking want.
I remember 10 years ago I was accosted by these strange individuals.
He's gonna be telling that story for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And then
How
we
he
just
was-
show up.
Went
Where are
from
you guys
being
headed next?
terrified to giving money to then hit on to the
I was
In a matter of-
strong-armed into giving out something, and then they gave me
I'm,
a gem in replacement.
Eyes and Shadow is just gonna walk off and walk towards the tailor, just shaking his head and muttering to himself.
You go into the tailor shop, and there is a female dwarf behind the counter. She's dressed in plain but high quality, clothing. But again, everything in this shop is dwarf size.
Okay, so the guy, the guard that gave us the money, they only gave us enough to stay the night somewhere,
She
or
said for an
a couple of
extended
nights.
stay.
Yeah. It
so
gave
if
us
we
100.
if we spend all that gold, I'm just saying.
I'm literally taking 1 gold so I can not be in rags. I have some dignity.
I
The
have my
party
own
has
gold
gold.
too.
And the
No,
party
you
has
guys,
gold too.
you guys aren't destitute.
Yeah, you have some gold. So.
Yes, I have a
That's
whole.
mostly destitute.
how much gold do I have?
I mean, if you ask Xanazor nicely, he could give you some gold.
99
Xanazar.
gold.
Xanazar, ooh la la. I
have-
would not like to be in a potato sack. Can you buy me some things that can cover up my breasts and my vagina so it's not hanging out there?
Just be common clothes.
He'll hand you a gold. Here, have fun. Knock yourself out.
Will this buy me enough
I'm like,
to cover myself up?
If it's regular clothes, I'm pretty
I
sure.
imagine.
Rin,
You're not gonna
Rin has
probably
studded leather armor, right?
no.
I know I don't have any armor other than a shield.
She's
Yeah.
a barbarian anyway. She's not gonna want to wear armor.
No, I don't wear armor.
Yeah, we'll find you some.
Um,
Crap
Hides in Shadow will look at the tailor and go, excuse me, miss, can you help us perhaps?
She'll look up at you and say, perhaps.
My companion and I will point to Rin. We just require some simple clothes. You know, we're kind of stuck in these sacks and they're not very flattering to either of us.
I would like to cover some, leave some mystery to me. You know,
I would just like pants.
She's gonna kind of look the both of you up and down, and then snap her fingers, and 2 other dwarves come out, and they have tailor's measuring tapes and stuff over them, and they all start taking measurements off of you and doing that sort of thing.
Something
And
in
they-
green for me, perhaps.
something in like dead hide of some sort. I'm really sorry, my son. Zach, can you call Sebastian? Because he keeps doing this. He doesn't listen to me when I talk.
She's gonna kind of cock an eyebrow and say, "Well, I can do brown or beige, or maybe I can go as light as an off-white. But if you want colors, then we're gonna have to get into the fancier equipment. And to be honest, you don't look like you have the funds for
Oh,
that many
shit.
options."
How
They are
expensive
throwing
could a pair of
shade.
green pants be?
She says, "Look, I'll put some pants together," and she checks her notes on you, and she says, "I can put some nice flowy green pants together for 10 gold pieces. How about that?"
Would like to have like a somewhat
mean-
sexy outfit, like something.
She'll look over at you and say, "Look, you even as revealing as you'd like to be, that's still a lot of body to cover. So I could probably put something together for you for 15 gold."
Can I have 15 gold, please?
Xanazar will pitch over the extra 14.
Thank you.
I will, I'm gonna look at our resident wizard and go, can I borrow 9 gold?
And
I
can
kinda
you
like-
make it in pink? I
I
want
would
it
like
in
to
pink.
not have, my dangly bits hanging out anymore, please. It's kinda... I imagine that you all are tired of looking at it, too.
Xanazar will hand over 10 gold. Please, just stop.
Zanazar is handing over 10 gold. Okay. She'll say, all right, come back tomorrow. Your stuff should be done by then.
Sounds good. But it will be in pink, right? I at least need to be like in fashion, of course.
She'll look at you and say, how about I give it to you in off-white, and then you can color it whatever color you want.
With blood.
Sounds good.
When they leave, Xanazar will ask her. I'm pretty sure you probably have black clothing.
Say,
Oh.
Well, yeah.
If you mind measuring me real quick, I would at least something black.
Oh, Cassius, you should get a cloak done.
So her assistants will come back out and measure you up, and she'll look over the notes and say, you're a pretty big guy. This is going to be a lot of fabric. I could do it. I'd do it for 15 gold.
Done.
I would just like a set of traveler's clothes. If that's doable.
Yeah, I can put something together for you for about 20 gold there, bud.
Jesus.
No, you can do it for 10 gold.
Yes, you can do it for 2 gold.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'll give assistance.
So.
Oh,
Do
for
I do it?
Cassius. Sorry, Cassius was talking to her, right?
Yes, sir. Is it my roll?
Yeah, I give
yeah.
assistance.
Oh boy.
So that means because I rest my hand on Cassius and I glaringly look down at the person.
She's so sweet when she's being intimidating. 22.
22. She's gonna look up at you and be like, "Look, I just want to make something that matches your skin tone. So sure, I'll knock it off. We'll do 15."
Okay. Bye-bye, gold.
Do you need? I was gonna say, do you need a
No,
help with that?
that's the last of my gold. I'm good right now.
Okay. What else are you guys trying to do before, or are you making your way to the Shattered Spire?
This is the Shadow Spire, right?
Yeah.
Yes, the Shattered Spire.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
we're
where we're
supposed
going next.
to. Yeah, we were supposed to meet Glub Glub there.
You mean Buppido or whatever his name is.
No, I thought Buppido left.
He did. He ran off.
We're
We
looking
were
for
supposed to
the
meet
guy,
someone there.
the guy that we saved at the docks.
We're looking for yes, and then we're looking for the guy with the tentacle hat. So it seems that needs to be our next stop.
Tentacle hat guy might be a bad guy, but the next guy is like a merchant king or something. Yeah, and Shattered Spire is a good idea to go to next.
All right. You guys head to the Shattered Spire.
Before I leave, can I make a note? Can I tell the seamstress that I want something that I can be able to move and hack away as many people as possible and to make it black?
What? You want a black now?
Yeah, if I get blood on white, it's all blood like. But if I
But
want
white
black,
turns pink, so hey.
Yeah, different people have different blood.
no, blood when you get it on a piece of clothing.
I know what it does on a piece of clothing.
Brown.
It turns brown. Yes.
Yes, and I don't want brown, so I'd rather have black.
All right. She'll switch you to black.
And to make sure that it's like free movement.
Just say, of course. I wouldn't have it any other way.
So I could cut off as many heads as I want. Like this friend on my hip. And I show it to her. And smile.
You still have a head?
Yes.
Yeah, the boat guy, I think. Who was it? Yeah, it was something like that. I took Buddy's off and put it on her belt.
That's right. I do remember that.
That was fun.
Okay.
That's probably
You guys,
now.
you guys make it to the Shattered Spire. You will get rooms to stay in, and you are now level 6.
Oh, are you serious? Okay, how do I level up again?
So on your sheet, you'll be able to manage levels. I guess let me put one in front of me, then I can.
Hell, yeah.
Yeah.
52 health points. Let's go.
Ooh, I get mindless rage. You can't be charmed or frightened while
while you're raging.
Nice.
That is very good.
Sweet.
I am now a level 5 monk, level 1 grave cleric.
All right.
I have 59 health.
Yeah, but
I have 39. Woo.
52.
Do I get to be stronger too?
Yeah.
What do you get at level 6?
It's more to take you down.
Well, it only said the charm that I can't be charmed.
Okay, so yeah, I mean your strength doesn't go up. Your health is the only thing that's going to go up.
Okay.
Does your proficiency went up when you got to level 5. So.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can also. You can rage one more time per day. You're up to 4 instead of 3.
Nice. Oh, and then my rage, I get that back.
And I get my manifest mind feature now.
All right.
So now, in addition to Fred, I have a mind that floats around.
Does that require any special stuff to cast, or are you good?
Since I have my spell book, I am good.
Okay.
Well, I can
How did
fly,
you get a spell
so
book?
I got 5 pieces of paper for showing what's his name, you naked. And I can use that as a spell book because I have a magical quill.
Just letting you know, you're gonna have to overrun big time for that. Yeah, just putting that out there.
Us nice melee people now. Now that if you guys are close to me, I have my aura protection now.
Oh, fantastic!
So
nice.
Saving throws get to go up a little bit.
The monk got stronger too with that now.
Nice.
I can fly
We don't
twice
have
a
any
day.
healers, do we?
Yeah, we have a cleric.
Well, I mean, we have 2 clerics, but I mean, technically, I'm only 1 level. I can heal a bit, but I won't be as strong as Crescent.
Okay, I didn't know what Crescent was. Like, all I knew is that they're a tiefling, I think.
Oh, I'm a sentinel human.
Oh, a sentinel human. Okay. It looks like you're a tiefling. The little picture, it looks like if you have like horns on the side of your head.
That's
I think that's his hat.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a tri-point hat. I'm a sailor.
okay. I can't tell. This picture is really small.
I guess now that we're back at that we're at the end, I will. I guess I'll tell everyone my dream if we're gonna share dreams. Or
That is up to you.
Xanazar won't share his, but he's gonna want to pull you aside for a second.
Fine.
Do you want to have a private conversation with Hides and Shadow?
I mean, technically, it would be kind of private.
You guys can jump over on the secret DM channel if you want.
That works.
So as part
I guess-
of being,
I guess I better go over there too, so I know what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Conspiring against
So, are we gonna get secret pics of Tom now and try to sell that?
the damn right we are. Deciding on whether or not I want to keep the studded leather. My mage armor is better.
I mean, I'll take your leather if you're not gonna want to take it, because I don't think I grabbed anything.
Okay, you can have it. I'll keep my mage armor.
Would you say it was studded?
Yep.
Okay.
A little something there for you.
And I bumped up my AC some. Studded leather. Bam.
My favorite part about using D&D Beyond is getting to see the dice roll.
Not sure.
I could do that 3 times? Yeah, here we go. I can fly 3 times in a day. If I'm
Nice.
if I'm
Just yourself, or can you
yeah.
make somebody else?
It's for a minute, but yeah, I can do it 3 times. If I'm in dim light or darkness, which pretty much is everywhere in here.
Can you see in the dark?
I can see 300 feet into the dark.
Oh, lucky bastard.
I don't really see fog of war.
Can I have your eyes? Would you be willing to do a surgery where I get one of your eyeballs?
So I can actually share my dark vision with 5 people once a day for an hour.
Okay, well, consider that not right now.
Yeah.
When we're in dark places for me, if possible. If you're willing.
Not a problem. You missed it last week, so I was able to well, now I'll be able to fly around, but yeah, I was able to have my spiritual guardian up. I could heal people or give people temporary hit points, and it made them have to pass a wisdom check to attack me. So I can kind of float around and just, start healing people for free and damaging
Nice.
people.
So how do you give temporary hit points?
It is part of being a Twilight cleric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my channel to divinity. Eyes of the Night. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that Twilight can do.
Sebastian's pacing in the house. Zach, can you see if there's something wrong with him? He doesn't want to talk to me. He's still mad at me.
I see. Where's he managing?
Because of yesterday.
Oh, that's alright.
He thinks I'm mean.
He's the one that was upset because you didn't manage.
He just doesn't like it when I punish him.
Oh, no. I'm gonna find some transfer sheet. I'll put that. Anyways.
Okay.
Still gotta wait another day for picking up the clothes and stuff like that.
Yeah, before you guys turn in for the night here, Seraph is going to the party, just kind of be like, I do have a contact in the city, who I can get in touch with if that's someone we want to talk to.
About what?
Is it something helpful?
She would be. Well, she and I were friends once, but it's been
No,
some
not that much.
time. Perhaps she'd be helpful. I don't know.
What do you think she would offer?
Are you guys still close?
No, but she is a spy in this city, and so she might have an ear to the ground.
Sounds interesting. Am I still going crazy? Like,
Oh
am
no,
I
you are not going crazy anymore.
okay?
But you
Thank
do
God.
have one level of madness which will come into play later.
I already started licking things. I am pretty sure.
No, but see, is that just from your intelligence score being low, or
No.
I think that's just Rin being weird.
no?
You've been
Hey,
licking things
hey,
the whole time.
hey. You gotta taste things to see if it works, especially if it's about drugs. Hey, you know where
Or
you can
potential
get some
drugs.
drugs? You know where you can get drugs for like for free?
Are you asking someone in the party to get drugs?
No, I'm asking Tom, the person that's playing the person that lives in this.
Asking God, is there any drug dealers?
Yes, God, is there any drug dealers?
There are no drug dealers anywhere.
Seriously?
Liar!
No, not
I would like to
seriously.
roll an insight check on God.
Oddly enough, God's deception is not that good.
That might be a good idea to look at your person, so you can help us. Otherwise, we should probably try to ask around.
I can barely hear you, Cassius. I'm being very honest.
And I realize that's probably just my phone. I'm gonna have to find headphones or something. So I don't talk.
Okay, so then Seraph will attempt to get in contact with his contact, and you guys can feel free to take a long rest, and
Yes.
we will call it the next day when we're all good. Everybody's good with their level up and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Happy. I have a new ability. That's fucking awesome. And plus I got 9 points of health. I'm
Nice.
fucking awesome right now.
Oh, also, just in case anybody doesn't already know, if you're rolling, when you roll for your health, if you roll a 1, go ahead and roll again.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
it
have it normally do it for me. So
Yeah, I
it
just take
just
the
does it
average
for
in
me.
D&D
Okay.
Beyond.
Yeah, that's also fine. If you are rolling, if you roll a 1, go ahead and roll again.
okay.
Okay. So we will call it the next day, and quote unquote day. And I believe I am
I
now going to
find
be
my
controlling
outfit.
hides and shadow. So
We can get our outfit now.
you could go get your outfits now.
Can
Yeah.
I go get the outfit before we start doing anything?
Is that where you want to make your first stop?
That's what I want.
Yeah, Xanazar will follow.
I want to be presented as like, somebody that you would actually fear instead of somebody that looks like a slave.
Okay.
I don't know. I was scaring somebody shitless as a person in just potato sack.
Was the scariest potato sack.
I was the scariest potato sack.
All right, so you guys make your way to the tailor. She has your outfits. They are passable. They are not, particularly ornate, but they are of good quality.
Just good
So-
quality. Okay. Well, do I look good in it? Like, is it like a
roll a performance check to see how well you pull off this outfit.
Performance.
All right, you look pretty good.
Okay.
You feel like maybe if you did things a little differently, you know, did a couple things here or there, you could pull it off better, given time to really get to know the outfit. But for now, you look pretty good.
Okay. I could still
Xanazir's
get
just
this new in this outfit.
Xanazir is just going to change into his black shirt, black pants,
All right.
black
And,
shoes. I'm guessing. Probably
gonna-
not shoes.
Oh no, she didn't make anybody shoes.
Okay, so yeah, no, it would just be whatever he was wearing for.
Wouldn't a cobbler
Footwear.
make shoes?
Yes, a cobbler makes shoes, or an armorer would probably make boots. And Hides and Shadow is going to put on his new pants, and then do some squats and kicks, and really put him through the paces there.
I just hope my clothes don't rip if I try to flex my muscles.
I don't know. Let me check, and Xanazir will try to flex and see if he'll rip his shirt.
The seams for yours are double stitched because you
nice.
have big muscles. She was prepared for this eventuality.
Yeah, you see Xanazir clearly flex, and it doesn't tear his. So they probably helped you out.
Okay, thank God.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
I would actually like to talk to that contact that, what's his face, was
Seraph
pointing
has
out.
attempted to get in touch with his contact. He is staying at the Shattered Spire. He's not wandering town with you. He doesn't feel like it would be.
Why did it zoom in like that?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Because somebody put a speech bubble up. If you're outside of it, it'll automatically.
Oh, I see. Yep. I was like, that's fucking weird. All right, so you have a couple leads in the city. What is it you want to try and do?
I say we go over to the here and talk to the guy that we saved. See what information he has.
That's where you started the day out. That's where you stayed the night.
Oh,
The downstairs is like a tavern, and the upstairs is an inn.
not bad.
What's your plan?
No, I just try and find the guy with the hat.
So you know that Droki has been seen in the markets. You do also have the other lead of the Armorer clan, the Tharsgads, but either way will work. Just want to make sure you know what your options are. So you make your way to the markets. And stop it. There we go. So you make your way to the markets, and everybody make a perception check. Oh, I guess I'm doing Hides and Shadow, so find him real quick.
13.
I got 18.
You can roll one for Fred also, 'cause I imagine he's with you.
Oh yeah. 22.
22. 17. And perception. Ooh. Nice. So let's see. Rin and Urxis. you are the only ones that don't notice. Trying, kind of flitting through the carts and through the alleyways, you see this hat kind of dipping and bobbing with two tentacles on it. I think I have. Where is he? There he is. Can I display this in the chat? Why can't I display this in the chat? Go away. I'll just do it this way. So going through the markets, not ever stopping or buying anything, you see this guy.
Mm.
So I walk up to him,
No,
and
you do not.
I do not.
No, you do not.
I can't walk up to him and rest my hand on his shoulder and say, "Hello, friend."
So before you can get close to him, probably let's see, what's his deal here? Yeah, so you get about 40 or 50 feet from him, and he takes off.
Oh, I fucked it up. Sorry, guys.
You gonna chase him?
Yes, I have 40 feet of movement. I chase him.
Okay.
I have 90 feet in total.
Oh, never
90 feet
mind.
total.
I'll follow behind fucking Cassius then.
But
And
doesn't the Tabaxi have like infinite running?
I'm about to see what his
He can
so
move.
he's
Is that what he is, a tabaxi?
Yeah.
so he can in one movement do 40, 80. You can do 120 feet in one turn.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, I guess he catches. This was gonna be a skill challenge, but that's a lot of fucking movement. All right, but he's still got to actually get hands on him, I guess. So we'll say hides and shadow is able to catch up to him. Where is your athletics? There it is. And Droki is going to try and not get grappled. Oh, Droki rolls a nat 1. God damn it. Okay. Hides and Shadow has chased him down an alley and has got his claws in his shoulders and is holding Droki up against a wall. You guys got him.
Nope.
Nice.
8 minutes later, then we all catch up out of breath. We're like, hey, all right, we're here. What are we actually asking him? This is kind of out of character.
What are you asking him?
Finding out.
Hi, friend. Why are you running?
Okay, Droki. So, by the way, Droki has on him the hat with the tentacles and a bag. But the rest of his outfit, I don't know how well you guys can see in the picture, is like an amalgam of stuff that's all kind of sewn together. So, anyhow, Droki is going to be struggling as much best he can. And he's going to say, "You let me go! Let me go!"
I am going to use the grappling. You said I could use it up to 3 times. I'm gonna grapple him.
He's correct.
He is currently grappled by your friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you trying to use this as an intimidation technique?
yes.
Okay, so go ahead and mark off a use of that, and then roll an intimidation check with advantage.
How do I mark off a use of that?
You're going to have to do it on your own because the tattoos are kind of they don't have that mechanic designed in.
You got 2 left. Just trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remember that.
Yeah, just make a note somewhere. You'll be all right.
Yeah. I said, why are you running, friend? We're no threat here. We're
You
all
say as you
friends
threaten
here.
him.
We're all friends here.
All right, roll me that intimidation check with advantage
Intimidation.
from your creepy tentacles.
I'll take the 16.
16. All right, 16 is enough. So his eyes don't have pupils, which is a Darrow thing. They're just kind of solid white, but they go wide as your tentacles kind of creep towards him, and he's gonna kind of still freaking out a bit, but not. How do I want to put this? He's freaking out, but he is not aggressive. He's
Okay.
just like, he's terrified.
Yeah.
Okay, so answer everything that my friends have to say. And
I'm gonna be
nobody
late. You're gonna make me late. You're gonna make me late.
will make sure that you get on there on time. Just answer the questions and you'll be fine. Everybody will leave here in one piece and you'll make it on time. Just answer the question.
Who's
And
asking
don't
him
lie,
questions?
we'll know.
You might. So who's asking him questions?
That's a great
Oh,
one.
is somebody? I hear somebody that might be talking, but I can't quite hear what's going on there.
That's Cassius.
That's probably me. I have to yell. This phone sucks.
Got it.
I'll be quiet.
Seeing as how I don't know what to ask, that's why I did the intimidation instead.
Well, somebody better ask him something.
This is out of character, but I can't remember what we're supposed to ask him or look why we were chasing him down to begin with.
Captain Blackskull said that she knew he was a go-between for the Grey Ghosts, that Assassin's Guild, and that they had been particularly active. And she suspected that there was some sort of corruption in the city, and she thought that they were at somehow the source of it.
And I asked him what he knows about these gray ghosts and what their dealings with this the city are.
Okay. Droki is going to. He never stops struggling. By the way, he's always trying to squirm out of somebody's grip, and he's just like, they give me stuff, and I give them stuff. I bring them things, and I bring them papers, and they give me the things that I need.
I'm back. Pretty much went outside, did nothing. The dog didn't want to go to the bathroom.
Gotta watch out for that.
Can you be more specific on your stuff that is exchanged? The stuff doesn't really tell us anything.
Yeah,
I bring him the papers. I bring him the papers that, and then they give me medals, and they give me bugs, and I like them.
do you know what they do with this stuff that you bring them?
Don't care about that stuff. I give it to them. Why then I don't care anymore.
That doesn't sound
Yeah.
useful.
Can we take his bag and dump it inside out, put it inside out and dump out all the contents?
You can make an athletics check to try and get his bag from him.
Okay.
With advantage because he's being restrained.
With advantage. Terrible. 21.
Nice.
Okay. You rip his bag out of his hands, and he struggles even harder, and he's going to make a check. And Hides in Shadow is going to make a check to continue holding him. Okay. He is able to squirm out of Hides in Shadow's grip, and he dives for his bag and you.
I would like to contest and try to stop him, pretty much grabbing his forehead and holding him back.
Okay, make an athletics check, and he's going to make a dex check.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. You clothesline the fuck out of him.
Don't
So
worry.
he didn't-
Let the strong boy get this. Stop.
All right. You dump his bag out. And I need a different note here because I didn't write this over on this. Because of course I didn't. Okay, you dump his bag out, and inside you find a bunch of dead bugs, a couple of dead rats. You also find 4 copper tubes. You would recognize them as scroll tubes. And you would find 4 bottles. And the bottles have, some of them have like toenail clippings in them. Some of them have hair in them. But there are 4 tubes and 4 bottles. Attached to the bottles are tags that have names on them. But they're not the names of anyone you would recognize. There's also a lump of just a lump of black metal.
I don't do I recognize what kind of metal it is?
You can make an investigation check.
11.
You do not. One other person can investigate the metal, but no
I'll
skill dog pilot.
I'll investigate it.
Okay. Urxus is going to pick up the little lump of metal.
Oh, there you go.
There we are.
Okay.
26.
Urxus,
Nice.
you don't recognize this metal. It's not something that you are familiar with, but you are certain that it is far too dense for how big it is. It's much heavier than you would expect it to be, but it is not a metal that you know.
Interesting.
Would it be a metal that the blacksmith is looking for?
I don't know. Actually, Urxus, with that good of a check, you would be able to, and also since you're familiar with this area, you would also be able to tell that this is not natural to this environment.
Okay.
Can I ask him about the names on the bottles with the toenail and hair clippings? What's the use of these?
Let's see. Make me a persuasion check real quick.
Oh.
And he's gonna...
Less bad with that. I'm giving myself guidance for that as well.
Okay. 15. Just enough. He is gonna, still kind of dazed from being smacked in the head. He is going to say, I get the list of the names, and they say bring the stuff, and I bring it to the council, and they give me stuff. Give me my bag back.
I give him his bag back, but we'll hold on to the metal and the jars with weird clippings and hairs and toenails with the names on it.
He's trying to stuff all the dead bugs and rats back into the bag.
Yeah, he can have those. And I'll say you're a strange individual.
He is gonna start edging away from the group.
Did anybody else want to ask him anything else, or I mean,
It doesn't seem like he knows anything.
it's okay. I got his toenail clippings and weird black metal, or somebody does.
Ask him where the people are that he meets up with that asks for these things.
You're more intimidated than I am, so
I only have +3.
yeah, better than I do.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him where are the people.
He is
Where are the
definitely going to
people?
try and run away because
No,
no one
he's
is holding
not.
on to him.
Where are the people that you?
Who is stopping him from running and how? Because no one is holding on to him right now.
I thought. I
He
thought.
did break free.
Oh, he broke free.
I mean, do we have more questions for him? I can grab him.
Yeah, grab him. I
Okay,
just
I
want to
will
find.
grab him by the back of his collar as he tries to run away.
Okay, make an athletics, and he'll make an acrobatics.
Ooh, low.
You do not grab him. He ducks under your arm, and he runs down the. What is it called? An alleyway. Now, Hides in Shadow used his feline agility, so I would say you guys have been asking questions for longer than a round of combat, I guess, so he would have that back. So Hides in Shadow would be able to run him down and try and catch him. Oh no. Hides in Shadow rolls a nat 1.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to catch him. Athletics, right?
I'm gonna let you get an athletics in before he is. Oh yeah, you get him. Oh, hold on. I guess he might make it, but I'd be shocked. Nope. All right, you grab him before he ducks out of range.
Okay. I want to ask one last thing.
He's gonna be kicking his feet and screaming at you. Let me go! Let me go!
Pay attention. Where are these guys that you bring these stuff to? Where are they located?
They're down in the tunnels.
The tunnels. Where
Tunnels.
where can we get access to that? Just tell us. I'll pay you 1 gold coin.
His eyes kind of go wide, and he says, "Gimme, gimme, gimme, gimme."
Someone give him a gold coin.
Does anyone
Why?
still have a gold coin?
I'll give him a silver coin.
He's fine with it. He doesn't seem to know the difference. He just likes that it's shiny.
Yeah, I
He
will
says,
hand him a silver coin.
So speak up.
The tunnel entrance is by my house.
Where
That's
is
why
your-
they talk to me. He points to the west.
The west. Doesn't tell us.
You know, looking at your map, you know that the Stone Guard told you, that Hemeth told you that the Darrow were confined to the west cleft, which is in here.
Okay. All right. Are we done questioning him?
Well, he should probably lead us to his house so that way we know where the tunnel is.
Okay, fine. Lead us to your house.
All right. He takes you down into the furrow and he makes the way to the west cleft, which is here. Once you are inside, you notice that this is clearly the slums of the city, and everything is just super, super shitty in here. And there are a ton of Darrow just walking around doing really weird shit. Like, Darrow are basically insane. But everybody roll me a perception check real quick.
huh?
23.
You're
Okay.
fucking killing it.
Money.
Yeah, 12 for me and 21 for Fred.
So everyone notices. And I mean, Urxus doesn't notice right away, but Fred is like, "Hey, look at this." You see plastered up on several walls. You see a poster. It looks sort of like a wanted poster. It's got a picture in the middle. It's poorly drawn, but it is clearly a picture of Buppido. And the people that speak Undercommon would know that written on the poster, it says, "Worship Buppido."
Excuse me.
What?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Do I want to? Yeah, fuck it. In under comment, I'll say, "Hey, we were locked up together. That's my pal. That's my cellmate."
Okay.
Um,
Do you know where we could find him?
Buppido went into the tunnels. Buppido went into the tunnels for power.
Oh.
We should have went with Buppido.
What kind of power?
Buppido makes stuff out of bodies.
ooh.
He cuts them up, makes cool little art patterns.
He possibly would have cut us up and made patterns out of us.
I guess so.
Buppido makes the patterns, and then the bodies do stuff.
So he takes these patterns and it controls these people.
Buppido's scary. I try to not see him in the tunnels.
Turvey was cut into patterns, wasn't he?
He killed Harvey.
Yeah, I think so too.
We wouldn't have noticed anything strange on Buppido, right? Because we never really checked him out.
You never
No.
did.
Oh,
Never had a reason to check him out. Not particularly.
Wasn't he
We
the one
can't
that got up and peed in the middle of the night?
He sure was.
Yeah, but that's not really going on a whole lot. We all have to
And I
get up.
mean, Rin was on.
but I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything either.
But I
He's been lucky this whole time. Thank goodness he didn't try to kill anybody else.
All right, so you make your way through the West Cleft as Buppido, or not Buppido, as Droki leads you through. I need everyone to make. What kind of a check is this? So it's actually not a check we're making. So as you're going through, you're going to see a lot of these Darrow that are. They're basically getting ready to protest. They're not particularly organized. They're basically a mob, but they are looking like they are ready to cause trouble. And a group of them is going to see a group of outsiders in their area and start making their way towards you. You see it's a group of 8.
Do they look angry?
They look very angry.
Can I say an undercommon? All worship Buppido.
Okay, I was not expecting that.
I use whatever we need to.
You know what? They're good with it. They're very stupid. Rolled a 6 for their intelligence check.
That sounds about right.
So they say, Buppido gives us power, and then they walk away.
And be like, yeah, Buppido's the shit.
So you make your way to Droki's house, which is just a little hole, basically, in the side of a cliff. And next to where he lives, there's a big tarp just sort of laid out on the ground. And he points at the tarp and he says, "Tunnel in there."
Does there rogue want to check for traps?
Yeah, I'll check for traps if you guys want.
Okay, roll an investigation.
$21.
Nice.
Okay, you don't find any traps, but you do notice when you pull the tarp to the side, underneath you see what looks like a cave entrance that's small, but enough that you guys could get through. But coming from down below is the green glow that you recognize as Phasris.
Oh God.
I hate that shit.
Shit's annoying.
Have we tried to do anything with that? It's a stone, right?
It's a fungus.
A fungus.
Yeah, it fucks with my magic.
If you didn't try to like destroy it at all, right? Like swing a sword or anything like that.
Like at it?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has, but
I don't know
I
if
don't know
that
how
would.
you swing a sword at fungus.
You shoot fire from afar. I mean,
are you guys going into the tunnel?
Ugh.
You guys dealt with this fungus before? What has it done?
It makes magic wonky.
yeah.
Every time you use magic, it's something chaotic happens. It's a chance.
Yeah, so be careful
Is
with
it-
using.
Is it technically considered a disease once inhaled?
No, it's
No,
more of
it just
Or just an
It
aerial thing?
reacts.
yeah, it's
it
just
just
an area
reacts
effect.
to
Sorry,
magic.
paladins, you are still susceptible.
figured.
I mean, we're kind of, here. Unless you guys want to turn back and do something else, I mean, I'd say we push on and move forward through
Yeah.
the tunnels. I mean, we dealt with this green shit before, so I mean, seems like it's going to be a running theme. Stupid Underdark.
Yeah. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys descend into the tunnels. And there we go. This is probably going to take a hot second because this map is massive.
Okay, I'll be right back then. I need to use a bathroom.
So activate. So
Thought that said Horstone. I was about to be like, holy fuck.
So I'm
These
not
tunnels
the
are
only one.
amazing.
I'm not the only one who saw that too.
I was like, Horstone. Wait, what?
So I guess you guys aren't on the map yet. The squares on this map are 25 feet.
Sounds big.
It's huge.
Awesome.
What
So
happened?
I'm gonna preface this as this is the first point in the campaign where you guys are gonna go on a dungeon crawl. And the way I like to run these sorts of things is time is still passing out in Gracklestugh. Things are still happening. So depending on like how long you're down here, the state of the city might be different than you left it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Is time going to
There
pass?
doesn't
And
happen to be, by any chance, a random chest sitting there with, a full thing of plate mail and maybe I don't know, a great sword.
No, there's not any of that here.
Great, you guys have a paladin who normally uses great weapons, walking in with
Yeah.
a 10 AC and a war pick.
Nah, you'd be fine.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
you
great.
guys could have gone and talked to that armorer lady.
To end up doing a job to probably come back down here to get the
Yeah.
armor, the metal to go up there to make that. So either way, I would have been fucked.
It's like you've read these sort of stories before.
What's your dexterity? Nothing?
10.
Oh, so it's nothing. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. So you've entered the Whirlstone tunnels. As you get down here, you can see there's Phaserus everywhere. And
Great. I'll touch you and
Well,
I'll cast mage armor on you.
I was gonna say this is a good stopping point since we're 10-3 anyhow.
I'll cast mage armor on him anyway. 13 instead of 10.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Then roll me a
Great.
d20.
Yeah. I'll have to do that twice because I'll have to cast it on myself. Okay. So 17 for him and a 15 for me.
Okay, so noted.
And then
right.
I'll reach over and touch Cassius because we're in a touching party. And I'll give him Vigilant Blessing. That's a racial trait, so that fall
Throw
under.
it in the chat real quick. Let me see what it does. And I feel like that's still magic. That it's not a natural deal.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me a d20.
All right.
We're all gonna do it.
18.
18. Noted.
You guys are gonna explode.
Okay, so we'll call it here. And
We've heard
So-
stories of people turning into plants. Just saying.
Nice.
he was only a potted plant for one round of combat.
Hello. Sorry. Do I roll initiative?
Nope, we're not in combat.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna guess that the next time we can actually play, because we definitely can't play next week, and I suspect probably not the week after. So it would be the 5th. Would be the first time, the next time we could get it together. Would that work for people?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sebastian
Okay.
won't be out of school by then, so.
Cool.
And then Zach can take the laptop to work.
Yay! I consistently forget that he can't see what's going on.
I mean, I can see all this, what looks like water over here.
Water. It's water.
Look, I'm from South Jersey, all right?
It's whatever I say.
Don't worry, I make fun of my aunt who lives in Jersey.
So we'll
I live
plan on
in
meeting.
New York, so
We'll plan on meeting the 5th at the same time. I'll put
Alrighty.
a thing in the chat.
All right, sounds good.
Sound good?
Thank you
Yes,
for the
sir.
level up, by the way. I
Yes.
really appreciate that.
I
You're
can't wait
welcome.
for the saving throw bonuses.
Yeah. That's a
I can't-
natural ability, right? We don't have to do anything other than be close, right?
Yeah, you just have to be within 10 feet of me, and
Okay.
then you get a extra +2 for saving throws.
All right.
All right, we'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Alrighty.
All right.
Peace.
Cool.
Thanks for the game.